Got this shit cause I envisioned it. I see my goals vividly. Go to bed, I gotta finish.
What's up, y'all? We back. Cycle Free Hoops Views Podcast, episode 5. I'm Kev.
Tolly, and we back with another banger, man. Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslims out there. Yeah, let's get started. Man.
How is that going for you right now? Fasting part.
I mean, today's the 4th day. I'm chilling, bro, for the most part. Can't complain, bro. I've been doing this for some years now, so it's whatever, bro. You feel me? It's just the working and fasting. That's what's tough.
But doing what you do every day without the food though.
But today's episode, man, we're gonna touch on a number of topics. For starters, the season is coming to an end. Feel me? It's like 8-9 games left. The MVP race is heating up. It's a 2-man race right now for the most part. It's Jokic versus Embiid. I recently dropped an article about that. Check it out. But I mean, Kev, what do you feel about the MVP race right now? Like, who do you got? Who's your favorite?
The whole MVP thing, I don't know, hasn't been the same since like I want to say 20 around like 14, 13. I feel like the MVP, that award is, I mean, it is what it is. It's a regular season award for the but that's the thing though, like what does it really boil down to? What is like the true, like what makes you the most valuable player throughout the whole league? You know what I'm trying to say? Like I feel like the whole for certain players they've been moving the ball for, not for certain players but certain situations in terms of what's going on in the league, who's up, who's winning. There's a lot of things that go into it, but like I used to be a Jokic hater. You know what I'm saying? Like the first one I was very upset with that. No, and B should have got that one. Definitely should have got that one. But I remember me saying, telling everybody, like, yo, if, like, the only reason why he's putting up these numbers, being put in these spots is because Michael Porter's out, Murray's out, so he got to do more. Yeah. Nobody expects him to win. And this year, you know what I'm saying, they all are back, and he is, like, playing better. So I got to get, like, he might, you know what I'm saying, he might get 3 MVPs in a row. I want to go Giannis, but Giannis is in that LeBron category now. It's like he boosted up his greatness. Like his stock went up a little bit, so he has to outdo so much more to get that award now, unfortunately. But the race, it got to go to Jokic. I respect it. Nigga, hit me.
Damn, you surprised me with that pick, bro. I thought you would have picked Embiid. I mean, I'm no different than you, bro. I'm going Jokic because I just feel like, bro, we've never seen a player like that before. Like, he's a center, and he's the best passer in the league. Like, without a doubt, he's the best passer in the league. And on top of that,
you don't think LeBron passed?
Nah. I went to a Nuggets Nets game for my birthday, like last week or something. Yeah, last week. I seen him pass the ball off the glass, off the post up, and it looked wild because I don't know if he did it on purpose.
You know, my little brother showed me that we was in open rec. We had lost, so we was waiting for the next game. And he went to Instagram and he showed me. He was like, "Yo, Jokic." And he was the one. Cause I was telling him, I think probably like Luka and LeBron probably pass better. And he'd be like, "Nah, he's the best pass." I'd be like, so he had shown me that, and I was like, "Yo," it looked like he meant to pass it, but I could be wrong. To me, it looked like a lob. Yeah. He tried to lob it off the glass to him. Yeah. But it could have. I don't know, bro. If I had to guess, I would guess that. But on first look, like, it looked like he really knew that, you know what I'm saying, the overhead passes, the turnover, the bounce pass was not there. He really just had to put it off the glass to get it right to where he was at. He did miss, though. I feel like, bro, I don't know. If I'm in that spot, I'm waiting for that pass. He did call for it, too, a little bit. If you look at it, he called for it. Bro, like, that's, like, it's awkward, bro. Like, when I watched it, I'm like, bro, what is he doing? Like, what is he trying to do? But then it's like when you got to sit down and think. Yeah. It's crazy, but then in that moment, you can't sit there and think about what's going on. So that's what makes it tough.
I mean, yo, I saw it live, and I was just confused. I was like, what is he doing right now? But, you know, social media does what it does, and I seen it. I'm like, he probably meant to do that. Like, I don't know. But, I mean, you know, we both got Jokic as our picks, but a lot of the mainstream media right now is leaning towards Embiid right now because of the latest struggles that the Nuggets have been having. They've been losing, they've been dropping, losing games, and Embiid has been performing for the most part. He's been putting up huge stat lines. Right now, he's leading the league in scoring. He might win the league. He might win the scoring title again, second year in a row as a center. What else? He could shoot three. He could score off the post. He could score a face up. Like he's a bucket. And I could see why a lot of people want him to win because voters fatigue, like you said. LeBron won all those MVPs. Nobody wants to vote for him no more. Giannis won those MVPs. Nobody wants to vote for him no more. Jokic just won 2 in a row. I doubt the voters are gonna vote for him again. Like they want to change things. So this MVP, this MVP race is a little interesting to me, but it just shows us that the big man, the art of the big man is coming back.
See, that I don't really know about.
Really?
Because Embiid has the ability to make it that way and to make it that like for real, like officially, like you have to have a big on every team now to win. Like you know what I'm saying? But it's due to evolution as well. That the game doesn't have to be played that way no more for it to have the same results and even like the same like easier results as well. Yeah. Like we all know, paint is closest shot, easiest shot. He's bigger and stronger than almost every big besides probably like Jokic or somebody like that. Yeah. But he just got so much more to his game, so he's never gonna conform to a traditional big man's game. But if he really put time and effort into doing that, then I could say, all right, the big man is back in effect because now you got that sure too, that sure rebound, that sure guy that's not gonna let nobody come in here and get dunks and layups. But it's evolution though as well. You don't need to. We got too many guys doing too many things now, so it's not even needed for that. But it got to be more. Like it's just I feel like they're just sitting up there alone when it comes to centers. And B Jokic, who you got after that?
Sabonis, man. Sabonis is solid. When this season ends, I read a stat, weird stat. Sabonis, Jokic, and Wilt will be the only 3 centers in NBA history to average 7 or more assists. If the season were to end today, Sabonis would be in that list. It would be him.
Career or like in a season?
In a season. That's tough, bro. I can't lie. But, this MVP race is, I don't know, bro. You could go either way because I could understand why people go Embiid. He plays defense way better. Like, he's a better defender than Jokic by far. But at the same time, Jokic does so much for his team, like offensively, like
carries them, bro.
Like in large parts of him, Aaron Gordon is having a career year, like one of the best seasons of his career right now. And it's
playing in so much space. He's playing around he's playing around a player that can facilitate from the perimeter, but he dominates on the inside. So he's able to catch and shoot. He's able to cut back door. He's able to come off low down screens, take low elbow mid range jump shots, and he's actually playing under, like, no offense, but a better coach as well. We're gonna get into this later, but you know what I'm saying? He was in Orlando. Yeah. He was just playing off pure ability, athletic. It happens to everybody, but every player like that, you're gonna get nicked and knocked. Then his game is gonna have to change. Then within that time frame of his game changing, it looks bad because he played up to this max contract player. Yeah. And that's all it is, bro. But he's playing his I don't want to say probably best basketball, but his most like efficient basketball. This is the basketball he's most comfortable playing.
Yeah, but listen, man, this one for me is a toss up. But so far in head-to-head matchups between Embiid and Jokic, remember Embiid gave him 47, was it? It was 47, right?
Yeah, last time, like he packed them up.
47 in the win, and they play again on Monday, bro. They play tomorrow. We're recording this on a Sunday. They play tomorrow. I feel like I said in the recent article I wrote, like I feel like Monday is that's the game for MVP. Like I feel like whoever shows up then, especially the way that mainstream media runs with narratives and stuff.
What's the record? Philly's what in the East?
Philly's third, but they have pretty much the same record as Denver, but Denver is the first in the West.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like that's the battle for MVP right there. I want Jokic to perform. I really need him to perform that game, but it's a toss-up, man. Let's see. Tomorrow's gonna tell us everything we need to know, man.
I don't want to say I don't got too much emotion about it because, like I said, I was on the other side of it, and now it's like, now what I said is happening, but he is playing at that same level and even better with all those guys being available. So it's like, you really can't deny him the MVP, but like that don't voters fatigue don't discriminate, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's going like, even though I think it's Frazier had his first two, I think he should never got it. Now the one I think he deserves, he might not get. So NBA is, listen, bro.
Transitioning to our next topic. I think the next topic for this episode is the play-in. And I'm gonna call this like play-in struggles, bro. I feel like when they first introduced the play-in tournament, I was not a big fan of it. I hated it. Can't lie to you. But now that I'm seeing it, I can't lie. That's probably one of the best things to happen to the NBA, in my opinion. Bro, if you look at the standings right now, we have the 6 seed. This is the Western Conference. We have the 6-seeded Warriors with 39 wins and 36 losses. Right behind them is the Pelicans with 37 wins, 37 losses. At the 7th seed, Timberwolves 37 wins, 37 losses. Lakers 37 wins, 38 losses. Thunder 36 wins, 38 losses, and then you have the Mavs, one spot out of the play-in tournament with 36 wins and 39 losses. How do you feel about the? I don't even know the right word for this. How do you feel about the state of the play-in tournament this season, at least? Like, what do you think?
I mean, this season is excited, and back to what you said earlier about when it first came out. The first play-in tournament was the Lakers versus Golden State. That was when LeBron hit that deep ass 3 on Curry. I watched that whole game from beginning to end, bro. I was so pissed, bro. Like, I was so, and I think I lost money that day too on that game, bro. I was so mad, bro. They lost to them. Then they go and then turn around and lose to Memphis. Draymond gets the ball, 5 seconds left, goes to the basket, tries to throw up a floater. Smoked it. I don't even get the rim. No more in no playoffs. But honestly, I'm not a real big fan of the play-in.
Really?
I feel like it kind of gives like the losers a second chance type thing. Not gonna lie, and I'm big on like when you're a competitor. It's like when you win and you feel good about winning, like you deserve that. Like you really have to put your all into winning. So rewarding I always hated like rewarding the loser rules. Like I'm a sore loser, bro. So I'm not a big fan of the play, bro, that much. But Dallas and OKC and Lakers and who else? The Pelicans? That bottom 4?
It's 7 through 10. So yeah, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Lakers, Thunder.
It's gonna be good to see those teams playing for their life so early in the season. You know what I'm saying? You want to see what guys like, if Luka and Kyrie get a chance, you're going to see what they're really made of. We're going to see what LeBron and AD is made of and all that stuff. So, as a fan, it's always going to be perfect. Yeah. It's always going to be perfect as a fan.
And we move to the Eastern Conference, and then you have pretty much you got the Nets, the Heat, the Hawks, the Raptors, and the Bulls all fighting for pretty much just fighting for that to solidify a spot in that 7 through 10 spot. Because the Nets are in the 6th seed right now, but they're only ahead of the Heat by like 1 game. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a little close, but it's something about the Western Conference.
Western Conference look funny, bro. I don't even know. I don't know. It look funny, bro, because I don't really think King is coming out the first round. Or I don't know, Memphis, I don't know. I feel like those 3 teams is Denver, Memphis, and Sacramento. Sacramento's liable to lose in the first round.
That's true.
Denver, I don't know. The Lakers aren't, you know what I'm saying, the best team. You know that. But, you know what I'm saying, Denver don't want to see them in the first round. I don't think so. You know what I'm trying to say? So, a lot of teams don't want to see the Pelicans either in the first round. So, the Western Conference is a funny state. I'm still riding out with Golden State. I feel like they're the only team that's got the structure and the makeup to win. Don't know if they can, but remember, I think PG's might be out for the rest of the season. That injury looked kind of bad.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So, I don't know. If Curry, Draymond, and Clay is out there, we got a chance. So, that's how I feel about the West. Now, the East, I feel like it really does just depend on Giannis. I feel like he controls that side of the league. He controls if he's going to outplay Embiid, if he's going to outplay Tatum. He can, you know what I'm saying? That's more of his control. He's probably the most dominant player on that side of the conference. So, and he's been there before and done it on the highest of levels. So it really is his conference to lose, no matter what the standings are. Because Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Boston is a scary team, but I feel like their coaching deficit is going to hurt in the playoffs. We're going to see why Ime Udoka is missed in that locker room in the playoffs. But they can't. But they're one of the best defensive teams. Can't hold no leads all of a sudden. But they still ranked high on defense.
Shout out JJ Redick and his podcast, man. I was recently listening to that on the way to work, and him and Tim Legler were talking about how the Celtics have been struggling since the All-Star break. And
that wave is over, bro. Like after All-Star break, whatever happened before it, it's done. It's donezo now. Feel me? You with the family, you partying with the kids, working out on your own now. You don't see everybody that much. So now you coming back into that. You coming back home. You coming back to the gym. Coming back to practice. That arena. You got to fight for all that back again. And that's when coaching. That's when culture. That's when, you know what I'm saying, relationships matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be. We're gonna see, but he gonna be missed in the playoffs for sure.
But yeah, I mean, talking about the Lakers, you said the Nuggets don't want to see the Lakers or the Kings. Yeah, so
they don't want to see the Lakers, bro.
let's say the Lakers make the playoffs and they get through the play-in and all that. And let's say they're like the 8th or 7th seed or something. Do you see them winning a series or two?
For surely.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They got LeBron, bro. If AD stay healthy and he plays, I want to say 90%.
Yeah.
LeBron puts his little 85, 90%, but that team isn't. Then you got D'Lo playing well, but you know what I'm saying? LeBron hasn't been there, so we got to see when LeBron come back. But him, D'Lo, AD, Austin Reed, I don't know what's going on with him recently. Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? That's a good team. It's a great team. Like, team-wise, they got everything they need in that locker room to win the championship. But time and place. Is it time for AD to be healthy? Is it time for LeBron to be healthy? We're going to see.
I mean, I'm a little skeptical, bro. When was the last time we seen the Lakers win a playoff series? Come on, be for real. When was the last time we seen that? 2020?
When was the last time the Lakers was healthy, though? AD got hurt in that game 1 against Phoenix. Wasn't supposed to play. He still tried to play, got hurt again.
But that's the thing, though. That's the big problem with them. Like, when will they ever be healthy, bro? That's the thing, bro. Niggas, you gotta put that into thought. Like, if you're not healthy so many times, like, we can only expect you to do the same thing again until you prove us otherwise. So with AD, we know any game he plays, it's a possibility that he can get hurt. It's a possibility. But I mean, I don't know. If the Lakers play the Kings, I see them winning a series. Yeah, I see them winning that series. But if they play the Nuggets, I don't see it. No.
Going to 6-7.
There is no way. I don't think so.
I feel like, even though I still am not on that Jokic hater train no more, bro, for them to win playoff series and for them to take that next leap, it's gonna come down to Jamal Murray and his shot making and shot creation. Yeah. Same thing with.
It's like 2020 in the bubble. He was. Jokic was the best player on the team, but Jamal Murray was. And
then same thing in 2021 with Giannis and Middleton. Yeah. It came down to Giannis. Giannis did take a big leap playmaking that series though. Remember that? He took a big leap. But it came down to Middleton's shot creation and his shot making. Yeah. It's always gonna come down to it's a guard's game, bro. It's a winger's game. So yeah, Jokic, and you know what I'm saying, he does everything, but it's easy. It's not easy to stop, but it's easy to I want to say predict. Yeah. You really can't predict or have a counter for a good shot. Because shot making. You know what I'm saying? You can have all these sets, though, all these plays set up, and all it takes is for it to go wrong. Everything, and then with a good shot, everything can go wrong with a good shot. But if it go in, it don't matter. So it's always going to come down to shot creation and shot making.
Now let's talk about the teams that are just making it to that, I mean, the surprising teams, to me at least. So when the season started, did you see the Utah Jazz or the OKC Thunder even being a playoff contender? Because I saw both teams as rebuilding teams, like rebuilding franchises. They were tanking. That's what I thought. Right now, they're both fighting for a spot in the play-in. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they can make the playoffs. They can do something with all that youth on their team. They're able to do that. Did you see this happening at any point?
I mean, for Portland, yeah, I seen it because they got Dame. I feel like in this league, if I'm big on the superstar coaches. You know what I'm saying? You need a superstar to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you got a superstar on your team, you're always gonna be able to fight for yeah. What you mean?
Portland is out of the play. They about to shut Dame down. They talking about shutting them down. I think they're done. Look at the record. What are you at? Oh, I just baited. Look at the record. Look at them. 32 wins, bro. They're done, bro. It's like 6 games left. They're finished. 13th.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Utah surprised me, man. Laurie Markkinen, THT, all of them. They got some good young players, bro. For them to be a playoff team that's impressive. Same thing with OKC. OKC is the youngest team in the league.
But that's what that's what I'm saying though. I feel like the play, I don't really like this. Now we calling teams like that playoff team. I don't think those are just playoff teams. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't think Utah is a playoff team. I don't think Portland is a playoff team. I don't think who else is fighting for a playing spot?
Thunder.
I don't think the Thunder's a playoff team. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, I don't think those are teams I think those are all teams that might not get a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That might not get a win in the playoffs. So, but that's what the playing is doing though. It's building that. I don't want to say suspense, but it's just prolonging the process. I feel like for all these teams, you know what I'm saying? Extra games, all that other stuff. But I don't like calling those teams playoff teams though. We can't do that. We can't do that to the real playoff teams.
Hey, bro, look at the records, bro. Look at the records, bro. 35 wins for the Jazz. The Suns have 39 wins, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, bro, look at that. 39. Clippers got 39. Warriors got 39. The Jazz have 35 wins. That's a 4-game difference, man. 4 games.
That's weird.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So it's like, can we really say they're not playoff teams this year?
Who's got 50 wins?
Milwaukee.
Wow.
And the Celtics. Yeah. I mean, feel me? I don't know. Man, this was a great episode. I don't want to wrap it up early, but a man's got to break fast, man. I got to break fast. I got to eat, bro. So.
Happy Sunday. Great Sunday. Nice day outside, man.
And I'm Tolly.
Kev.
And this is the Sucker Free Who's Views podcast. This is episode 5. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with another banger. Thank you.
Of course.